Today's workout is a postpartum standing ab workout. This workout is perfect for anyone postpartum or if you have trouble getting up and down off the floor, but still want to work on your core strength and abdominal definition. All you need is a mat, and it's low impact and knee friendly. Let's get started. Hey mamas, welcome to today's standing postpartum ab workout. We're gonna do all these exercises in standing. It's safe for postpartum C-section mamas or anyone who has trouble getting up and down off the floor. If you need, grab a chair, hold on to a countertop or something sturdy to help support you. We're gonna start 30 seconds on, take a 10-second break with a quick warm up, bring your hands overhead. We're gonna do a knee lift and tap the kneecap with those hands. Now, we wanna bring the knee up and keep the chest up at the same time, so we're maintaining good posture here. We're just firing up that core. Shoulders are back and down. If you want to take the arms out, you can just do the marching, but putting those arms overhead and doing that little crunch is not only going to get those abs firing, but your heart rate is going to elevate too. And that's the cool thing about this workout today. We're doing abs, but we're also going to get a little cardio in today. Rest. All right, let's move on to our standing front kick. So we're gonna do that same motion with the arms, this time extending the leg straight up as high as you can kick. Keep it lower to medium height at this point in the workout. We're just warming up those legs. So you don't wanna go super high yet, but if you got the flexibility, you can bring them about hip level here. Your legs don't have to be perfectly straight. We're gonna do a few front kicks throughout the workout. Don't worry about flexing or pointing your feet. Just do what you can do and keep moving. And of course, if you've got a chair, you don't have to do the arm motions. You can hold on to your chair or countertop for support. Rest. All right, we're gonna move to our first exercise now that we're warmed up. Take the feet wide, fingers to temples. We're gonna squat down for an oblique side crunch. So let's go to the right, squat and crunch. We're gonna hold that squat if you can, and just bring that elbow, sliding your rib to your hip. So we're getting those obliques fired up and you're coming straight up to the center. If you need to, squat and stand up to release that pressure in the legs. But if you can, keep that pressure in the legs. It's only 30 seconds. We're getting the whole core today, not just isolating the abs, the whole core. Rest. All right, we're gonna move on to a wood chop. So we're staying on that same side for the full first couple minutes and we'll switch. So we're gonna take up and across to the left side, bring that elbow or bring the fist across to the opposite knee. So it's like you've got an axe in your hand or a sword in your hand and you're slicing or chopping. That motion, you feel that rotation in your core. That's firing those obliques, those deep core muscles. And we're getting those legs too, getting a little cardio kick as well. Up and across to the shoulder and then just outside that knee or outside your thigh. And I'm turning my chest, but my hips are square to the front. Rest. All right, we're gonna do a knee drive. So bringing the feet a little bit closer together, we're gonna lean into that front leg and bring the knee up. So pulling it in, keeping that same side going. So bringing the knee in. So you're doing that crunch, just kind of like we did in that warm-up motion. We wanna crunch, pull the belly button in toward the spine, and you can go as fast as you want to here, but slow it down if you need to. It's all about control. I want you to feel balanced in that front leg. And rest. All right, we're moving on to a front kick with a rotation. So same leg again. We're gonna take those arms up and then we're gonna rotate as we kick toward the leg. Let's do that again. Rotate and kick. So again, your foot can be flexed or pointed here. Your leg is about hip level or as high as you can get it. If you can get it a little higher, great. If you cannot get it that high, no sweat. We want to do that little rotation because we're getting into those obliques, of course. And anytime we add a rotational movement, that core is working. And anytime we lift the leg, core has to work to do that too. So it's full body, but we're really isolating the core too. Rest. All right, we're gonna move to a knee lift with a rotation. So this time we're gonna lift the knee and then twist toward that right side. So right knee comes up, we're gonna twist and then set it down. Twist, set it down. So again, bring that knee up about hip level or slightly above. And I don't want you to drop your chest ever throughout this workout. I keep saying that, but it's so important. We wanna have good posture. Use those obliques to do the work. And again, feel free to take it at your own pace if you feel like you need to slow it down, or maybe slightly faster, but we don't want to move too quickly. We want to keep that quality control. All right, another move on this side, side C crunch. So we're going to take the arm overhead, right knee, right elbow, crunch. Crunch. The opposite arm is out just for balance, or you can hold on again to that stable counter or chair. And all your weight is primarily in that standing leg. And then we're just lifting the leg, barely tapping that toe, bringing the knee to the elbow. And notice I said bring the knee to the elbow, not elbow to knee. I want you upright, using the obliques, those deep core muscles to really crunch. Couple more. And rest. All right, one more on this side and then we'll switch. Take your arms out wide. We're gonna lean into that same leg, and this time we're gonna take the arm up, side leg extension, out and in, out and in. So this one, I want the blade of your foot leading the movement. So do you see that? My toes are forward, my heel is back, the blade of the foot. So that way we're getting that hip, the glutes involved here, and that's a big part of your core. And the belly button pulled in toward the spine, we're crunching rib to hip, using that arm to slice. Couple more here. Whew, it's a balance challenge too. I fall over sometimes too. Rest. All right, we're gonna do that same thing other side, but back to the static side crunch. So fingers to temples. We're gonna squat down, this time crunching to the left side. Here we go. Squat, crunch. Crunch. Keep those fingers at your temples so you're not just dropping the elbow. We really want to get that movement from the obliques, rib to hip. Crunch. Now if you need to, again, you can stand up between the movements, but really focus on drawing the belly button in toward your spine now. It's our second round, so we're going to maximize our time here. Really focus on the technique. Last one. All right, moving on to the wood chop. So this time we're gonna go right to left. So feet stay wide here, opposite shoulder, squat and rotate. Again, like you're slicing with a sword, cutting with an axe. Want a swift motion, powerful but controlled. Feel that rotation in the core, in the thoracic spine, your upper spine. But again, the hips stay square to the front. So we're getting that rotation, that power from the core. Nice. All right, we're gonna move on to that knee drive. So same leg down, we're gonna pull that knee in, driving it up toward the belly. Here we go. If you wanna make this a little more cardio intensive, you can really pump that knee or slow it down, focus on the control. I want you to think majority of your weight is in that front leg. So that back leg barely tapping the floor. That's gonna put more of that work into your front glute. Again, the biggest muscle in your core, we gotta work it too. Couple more here. And rest. All right, moving on to our front kick with the rotation. So this time, left leg is gonna lift. We're gonna twist toward that leg. Here we go, arms up, rotate, and release. Now my kicks are not very pretty. I do not have a ton of flexibility in my hamstrings. They're super tight. So if I can do this, you can do this. But work up to it if you need, again, to kick a little lower, or like I said, my kicks are not pretty. If your leg is bent, if the kick is sloppy, doesn't matter. What does matter is you're connected to that core. Belly button pulled towards spine. You're getting that rotation in the upper body. You're staying with good posture, rest. And we just keep working through it. We keep getting stronger. All right, knee lifts and rotation. So fingers at those temples. And here we go. Twist and tap. Now that leg that's moving, again, light tap on the floor, really quiet so that pressure stays in the core. We're controlling all parts of the movement. We're so close to the finish of this workout. Stay with me for just a few more and rest. All right, we're gonna move to that side C crunch. So this time, leaning into that opposite leg, opposite arm out for balance, arm overhead, knee to elbow. crunch and pull. So again, you can see I don't even have to put my leg on the floor, which if you want to challenge, that's a great way to do it. But of course you can put your leg down for stability. But I do that to show you that your weight should really be in that standing leg. So in your case, it's the right leg right now that should be stable, engaging the glute, and then you're using those obliques, those deep core muscles to crunch. And rest. All right, moving into our last exercise. This is gonna do it. So staying in that same side, isolating, and we're gonna lift, leading with the blade of that foot. So use that arm, slice, try to lift the leg to meet the arm. It's so important to just change up that core exercises you do, even if you're not postpartum, doing something other than your normal core routine to really switch it up, challenge you, and of course, strengthen and rebuild your core after baby. Sometimes you've got to get creative, and this is a fun, easy, maybe not easy, simple, and quick way to do it. And that's it. I hope you all enjoyed that, and that was actually a subscriber request for that workout. So if you have requests, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to consider what you want to see in my videos. So hope you enjoyed that. Be sure to check out my new postpartum programs coming to my channel very soon, and I will see you back here for our next workout together.